Okay, this is Harold's Prog Rock Show Part 42, entirely dedicated to UK, the famous English prog rock band. It all started with the first album in 1978. On the first album are Eddie Jobson on keyboards and violin, Bill Bruford on drums, Alan Holdsworth on guitar, and John Wetton on bass and vocals. This is a real classic. It's a very popular album among the prog rock community. On this album we have In the Dead of Night, By the Light of Day, Presto Vivas and Reprise, 30 Years, Alaska, Time to Kill, Nevermore, and Mental Medication. It's a real classic, it's very good. On this album you hear influences from jazz rock, so it has some jazz rock elements, but it's also a prog rock album. Okay, then we go to Danger Money. Danger Money is the second studio album from UK. It's from 1979, and on this album we have on drums Terry Bozzio, on violin and keyboard Eddie Jobson, and on bass and vocals we have John Wetton. This is a real classic. It's a prog rock album. It's very progressive, and it's in fact in my all-time top 10 with prog rock albums. This is such a good album. Every prog rock fan must hear this classic from UK, Danger Money. Danger Money. On this album we have the title track, Danger Money, the single, Rendezvous 602, The Only Thing She Needs, that's very powerful, great song, Caesar's Palace Blues, another single, Nothing to Lose, and Carrying No Cross. Carrying No Cross is a prog rock epic, 11 minutes long, and it's very, very good. I really like this album. It's one of my favorites. It's, as I said before, in my all-time top 10 prog rock albums. Okay, then we have a live album, Night After Night, Night After Night UK Live. On this album we have Night After Night, it's a new song, Rendezvous 602, Nothing to Lose, another new song, As Long As You Want Me Here, Alaska, Time to Kill, Presto Vivas, In the Dead of Night, and Caesar's Palace Blues. This album has been recorded in Japan, and some years ago there was a double album released that's called Night After Night Extended. It's not in my collection because I was too late with buying the album. All copies were gone. But I have good news for you. The extended version, the complete concert of Night After Night in Japan, is on YouTube. So you can hear it on YouTube. And in this show we have The Only Thing She Needs and one moment, Carrying No Cross. Those classics are in the show Night After Night Extended. It's on YouTube. It's a great live album. Okay, I will show you the booklet. There's a nice live picture. Here we see the band. In the middle, John Wetton. On drums, Terry Bozzio. And on violin and keyboards, Eddie Jobson. It's a great album. Here you see the guys in the band. Eddie Jobson, John Wetton, and Terry Bozzio, the drummer. Okay. One moment. Then we have Radiation. Radiation is a UK Z album from Eddie Jobson. It's from 2009. It's a mini album. On this album we have Aaron Lippert on vocals, Trey Gunn from King Crimson on 10-string touch guitar, Ed Jobson, of course, on keyboards and electric violin, Alex Machetek on guitar, and Marco Minnemann on drums. Only 4 songs on this mini album. It's 22 minutes long. It's very, very good. Radiation, Houston, that's a ballad, very good. To You 95 and Legend. The long songs, Radiation and To You 95, are in fact in the sound of King Crimson during Thrag and The Power to Believe and The Construction of Light. That's very logical, because Trey Gunn was in King Crimson during that 3 King Crimson albums. Okay, here we have the band and the CD, the mini album. It's really great. Radiation by UKZ. I can highly recommend this album. Okay, then we have the reunion tour. That's DVD. UK Live in Tokyo. It's very good. All the classic UK songs from the first and second studio album are on this one. And it's with Eddie Jobson in the band and John Wetton on vocals and bass. The late John Wetton, who passed away some years ago. And I've seen UK Live in Zoetermeer twice. That was a great show, 2 great shows, and before those 2 great UK reunion shows in Zoetermeer in the Netherlands, in the boerderij, I've seen the Eddie Jobson band, and that was also very great, because Eddie Jobson played with his band UK songs, Emerson, Lake and Palmer songs, and King Crimson songs. It was a great show. Okay, this is the first album on vinyl. Okay, real classic with jazz rock influences. This is the great Danger Money, one of the best prog rock albums ever. And Danger Money, I will show you the back of the album. Here we see Ed Jobson with his violin. Then we see John Wetton with his bass guitar. And a picture from Terry Bozzio on his drums. A great album, Danger Money. Highly, highly recommended. Then Night After Night Live. Also very good. I can recommend also the extended version, which is on YouTube. That's a double album. Eddie Jobson, John Wetton, and on drums, Terry Bozzio. Who played before in the Frank Zappa band. Okay, then we have a solo album, Eddie Jobson Zinc. That's a really good album, and I can highly recommend this solo album from Eddie Jobson. He's singing on this album, playing violin, playing keyboards. Then we have John Wetton, also a solo album, his first one, Caught in the Crossfire. Great album from 1980. Just after UK stopped playing music. Caught in the Crossfire by John Wetton. Highly recommended. Okay, then we have on CD Eddie Jobson Zinc, the Green Album. It's released in Japan on CD. So it's €20. Then we have Theme of Secrets, also from Eddie Jobson. Here we have a picture. It's from 1985. I can recommend this one. Then we have John Wetton with Battle Lines. And the CD. Okay. Then we have a live album, Chasing the Dragon. Chasing the Dragon from John Wetton. Okay. This was my show about UK. and I can highly recommend those two studio albums and the Night After Night live album, and later on the UKZ album. Very good music. Okay, this was Harold's Prog Rock Show, part 42, entirely dedicated to UK, the famous prog rock band from England. And I say give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you. Bye.